Ed, start while it's quiet.
Yeah. Okay. So, you gentlemen,
And
last
Andy.
session you were making your way
Fuck you, Dan.
up towards Veridor, up towards Dunmore, sorry, where you're going to rendezvous with the rest of the remnants of the Lost Saints. You're still not sure how many survived the attack, especially seeing as you were probably one of the ones who made probably a fairly clean getaway from it all. And on the way, you came across a ruined monastery where you saved this fine little metal monk man. And made a little ally there, and he's wanted to tag along with you guys. So you managed to convince him to try and recruit into for his monastery again, to try and bring it back to its former glory. So he's tagging along with you guys on the way to Dunmore, and we left off just as you guys arrived. So, as you come into Dunmore, it is evening is starting to settle in. The light is quickly fading. It's a middling-sized village of relatively run-down buildings. Some of them look like they would have been nice maybe 20 years ago, but they haven't really had much upkeep. And you don't really see, contrary to the picture here, you don't really see too many people on the street. The figures you do see are sort of scuttling from one place or another, not really sort of hanging around. There's a decidedly unhappy air in the place. Yeah. So what are you doing?
Let's go to the tavern. Because why not?
Is it wrong that I picture everybody goes to the tavern and Bear is tied up with the horses or something?
Whatever your fetish
still
is,
in bear
okay.
form?
And any opportunity, I will be in bear form.
Absolutely fine. How long? I meant to ask this the other day. How long
nowhere near as long as you've been letting me get away with it.
How long is it? Is it like a minute or something?
I think it's like an hour.
I think it's like an hour or 2 hours, maybe.
Okay.
I think
and
it scales up a bit on your druid level, but I'm nowhere near the point where I can do it permanently. I can do it twice, and I've been counting the charges, and if I ever go out, I'm only going to give myself one reshift, basically. But it's a short rest to get your charges back. So.
Okay. Yes. All right, then I'll trust you to.
I've been policing myself so that I'm not doing anything too wrong, but just for roleplay purposes, I am in bear form.
Okay, that's fair enough. So you've always got the charge going. That's cool. Lovely. So, you guys try and hail some of the locals to try and ask about where you can find the closest pub, but upon seeing a giant bear, an elephant man, a half orc, and a big bugbear, they kind of keep their distance.
Oh.
You haven't been able to pin anyone down.
Oh, so they're racist.
It's more that these are quite small time folk.
They're just old. They're
and
they're boomers.
Country folk. Yeah.
And when I say small time, I mean like half the people you've seen are halflings.
Oh, really?
Some of them, there is a fair smattering of other stuff. There's the other half is mostly humans. There's one or two dwarves that you saw walking around. But yes, small time farmer folk that you've kind of gotten the idea about.
All right, lads. Remember to watch for the top of the doors.
So you just like looking around for one.
Oh no, I was just warning them to not bang their heads.
Alright.
Is there anything resembling a tavern or?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm very
We need to get a bear to sniff the beer.
Oof.
Ah.
I think I'm sniffing a dog's ass or something.
I mean, if you're sniffing,
There's so many new smells.
This is awesome.
Oh wait, yeah. Don't you have something with if you're relying on?
I have advantage if I'm relying on smell.
Are you relying on smell?
Well, I said look around, so I'll go with
Okay.
no, unfortunately.
Say, fucking hell.
Is he also sniffing a dog's ass?
I mean, yeah. Bear, Herbert, and Garrow are. There's like you got the scent of like just arse, and you thought like, these are farmers. They probably smell terrible. That's probably where the pub is, and you've just like found yourself like in a midden heap.
Can I look for the pub?
Sure.
Being a travelling actor, spends a lot of time in pubs. He feels like he would probably not spend time on anyway.
Gork manages to kind of follow the few lights and sounds in the village towards a local tavern, and you see. Sorry?
depressed that I can't find a goddamn pub. Like, at best, you just walk through the streets until you see somewhere with.
I mean,
look for the large building. Like
the DC was not high, but somehow you guys still managed to limbo under it. Yeah, you have a reliable interesting.
I mean, why would that help you find a pub?
Because that's where all of those people hang out.
Who is your contact? This doesn't say you know every criminal in the world.
Jeff.
It says like you know a guy.
Jeff from Dunmore.
Jeff.
That's convenient.
That's his full name as well. He's not actually from Dunmore.
He must
No.
really be small time. There's not much crime.
There's nothing to steal apart from turnips.
Well, it's kind of moot. Gork met with his years of experience finding pubs and sleeping in and around or on the floor of pubs. With pubs. Manages to lead you guys to a large building with a big sign over it that says "The Nervous Nymph."
Hey, not Dom's mum.
Shame.
Let's go in.
Okay, you push your way inside. He's still in bear form.
I will shift out of bear form if we're going inside. I won't just be tied up with the
Can I-
horses.
Can I actually fit in? Because I am
As horses
7'6".
Well, should we ask the elephant man first?
I'm only 7 foot.
Okay.
Shit, really?
Yeah, so you guys.
Yeah, I weigh nearly
Here's
2
a-
tons, but
He's
Okay,
dense.
right.
Fuck
We have
you.
an elephant man and he's not the biggest guy in our party. What the fuck?
All right, so Gork, you kind of have to stoop. It's kind of at like a bit under shoulder level for you. So it's a normal human-sized door because this is a
Okay.
big like public building.
Sweet.
Zez is slightly more girthy.
Yeah.
So
you're
has
damn
to,
right.
like, there's a moment where you kind of get stuck halfway through, but you manage to like and heave your way in.
Permission to refer to him more as less girthy and more chody even. He's a big old chode.
Cool, sure. He's too tall to be a chode.
That's a fair point.
That is
That's a
true.
fair point.
Yeah.
More like a
It's the
dwarf.
only reason not, but yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the one reason. Yeah, so you, upon making it inside, you get the feeling that this place wasn't like hopping with activity before and like revelry, but the few groups of people who are in there already have gone dead silent at the sight of you, and
Yeah.
as you
She's loving it.
as you make your way over to the bar,
Careful.
you are just being followed by everyone's eyes.
Hmm.
Who's in front as you walk in?
I think
Me.
I am because I said that
am.
I'm going to go in.
I want to be.
Okay, Gork did say. Okay, Gork, roll a
That's what I
perception
said.
check for me.
Perception. With advantage for no reason.
No.
I will assist. He says.
I don't think we always get that choice.
I don't think he's gonna let me do it, guys.
I think we're supposed to call that before we roll.
Just say
No.
please.
No, it usually does.
Please.
Yeah, make me sound less pathetic.
No, more pathetic.
What am I doing? Yeah.
Say please in a more grovelling manner.
Please.
Please.
Let's just see how pathetic we can make Sam, really.
Dan, look at your message. Your
Penis.
Ooh.
Discord.
Ooh.
Okay.
I could just hear people shouting outside, and I want to know what's going on.
Just shout back out at them saying you're trying to play D&D in here.
Ooh,
So yeah,
Yeah, but this is London. I'll get stabbed.
Over the bar there.
You will.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go. I say, isn't that man from the army? And point into the corner where I see a halfling who might be from the Lost Saints.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes, and the man that he's pointing at is this chappie, Lugo.
I think he was a ranger of the Lost Saint,
He was a lame.
and I think his name is Luca.
He might have been. Yeah, you've had a couple drinks around the campfire. You've met him a couple times. Upon your entry, he whereas everyone looks very unsure of you, he kind of like eyes go wide a little bit and kind of like gestures you over a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you heading over? And
Yeah, let's head over.
all right. So yeah, Lugo just sort of motions you guys to take a seat at the lone table he has in the corner there. It's a little bit crowded with all of you guys there, but he manages to sit you down.
How are the chairs doing?
They are straining. Zez, you've probably got 2 chairs.
Yeah.
So out of bear form, I'm a tiny man, so this works.
Oh yeah, you're a little tiefling boy.
I am.
Maybe that's your real world shape.
Who knows?
You're a bear that's learned how to turn into a tiefling.
Shh. I can only do this for about 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, he sits you down and goes, after you wait for your drinks, a barmaid brings them over in a few minutes, and by that time, people have kind of gone back to their own conversations. And
Is she a lusty wench?
she is a middle-aged dwarf lady
Or
She's a
lusty.
middle-aged wench.
with a reasonably impressive mustache.
Ugh.
Any sideburns?
Oh, you know it. She's seen a plenty in her time, so she's less impressed by the rest by you guys, and just fills out your order quickly.
Drink through his trunk.
No, it's his nose.
Yeah, what?
You
But
know
does
nothing
he
about how
drink
animals
with
work.
his trunk like elephants do?
I will use
but
it to
elephants
scoop
drink
it into
from
my
their
mouth. Yes.
They don't drink through their trunk.
Yeah, they use it to.
I
get
said
it to their
use
mouth,
it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yes, I will. My hands are for magic and magic only.
Oh yes, of course. Far too sophisticated for that.
No, it's just I've learned all the muscle memory and I can't make them forget because magic's hard.
Constantly practicing arcane runes with your hands. Don't want to forget. Don't want to forget.
It's just always just little sparks.
Always.
So he, by the time like the tavern sort of quieted down a little bit and everyone's kind of attention has drifted away from you guys, he just says like, oh thank God, it's so nice to see some familiar faces. I was getting worried no one else was going to show. When Craig told me we're meeting here, I mean, I got here, I've been the only one I've seen, so I was getting a little bit nervous. How's everyone else? Have you heard anything?
We rescued a monk.
Hello. It's like, yeah, I didn't think we. He looked. I didn't recognize him, and he seemed like the kind of guy that would stick out in a crowd. So,
I was going to say you look like the type of guy who'd need rescuing.
I mean, yeah, I can see that
He
too.
looks like an NPC.
Hey, lad, did you see Craig too?
Yeah, I was with him when the attack hit. He told me to get out and sort of set up a rendezvous. I mean, it's kind of my job. I'm the scout, but I must have gotten out. I think I got out before anyone else, so I got a head start and I managed to get away before I don't know who the fuck it was, but
I don't want to be rude, but if you're a scout, shouldn't you have seen that coming?
yes, haha, very funny. Can't believe I haven't thought of that joke myself.
I mean,
Arse.
it wasn't really as a joke, it was
I
more a
was gonna
serious
say,
comment.
That seemed a valid comment.
If you
I
must
beg to
know-
differ. The mayor is too intelligent to think that's a valid comment.
It is a very valid comment to question why a scout was completely unaware of an impending attack.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't scouting at the time, was I? I was with Craig. We were
So he,
drinking.
with Craig in the camp, probably wasn't looking for attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You stupid bear.
I'm far smarter than you.
Blame Diego. Fucking dickhead.
Was he the scout on duty?
Ah, probably. She always goes wrong with Diego.
Go quite as far between the three as I wanted it to.
Have we ordered food, by the way?
I don't know. Have you ordered food?
If we could, yes.
Yes, let's order food.
Because if you'll excuse me, put a plate of sausages on the floor. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, you call over the I think bar. She's too old to be a bar wench. The barmaid, the bar matron,
Landlady.
waddles over and says, "Hey, what you want?"
Lots of meat, sausages, and beer for all of us, I believe.
We could do that. Like, trundles off, comes back with some like cured like sausages and another round of beer. The sausages probably are definitely on the greasier side, but they look edible.
Were they ill?
No, they look all right. They just look robust, like they've.
That is the
been-
word you want associated with your sausages.
It is.
My joke didn't really.
No.
Oh, sorry.
You said cured sausages.
Ah, very good, very good.
Didn't really.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, so you sure you guys
Tough
got
day.
lots of. So yeah, you just got plates of bacon, sausages, and beer,
Nice.
and some peanuts. Just for
Yeah,
nibbles.
peanuts.
What about cashews?
No, unfortunately, cashews they don't grow here.
Cunt.
Luke, okay, everyone happy? Everyone satisfied now? Can we get back to pressing matters?
Okay.
All right, fine, thank you.
Sorry, I am a bear.
You guys know from your time in camp that Lugo, there's a reason why he tends to scout. It's because no one really likes him, and people don't like. He doesn't really get on in groups of people. He's a bit of an asshole.
Because he is a cunt.
He's a bit of a cunt. Yeah, he wasn't made a ranger because because he was good at it. He was made a ranger because no one wanted to hang out with him.
Nice.
Yeah, so he says, I know there's no good timing for this sort of stuff, but I don't think we picked the best timing to be arriving in this place. As you can see, it's a bit of a ghost town right now. They've got a couple issues going on right now, and it doesn't really help keeping a low profile and blending in when, there's people fucking fleeing the village every day.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think we'd blend in here.
Nah, the best of time. You can always pass for traveling adventurers, but farmhands looking for work, I do not think so. You're in luck a little bit, kinda. Seeing as there's so many people fleeing, the reason is they've been. People are just terrified of the murders.
Murders.
Yeah, there's been some. I've only been here for a couple of days, but I've heard enough stories to give me the shivers. Yeah, people being found just mutilated, just sort of in their own homes, just doors smashed in. Or there was one guy. The local blacksmith, he was found with his guts hanging out in the middle of the fucking square. This has been going on every month or so for the last half a year. Right? The townsfolk, I don't know if they're superstitious or what, but they keep saying it happens around the full moon. So full moons, fucking tomorrow. So as you can understand, people getting a little bit nervous.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Player rather than a character. How common and or sort of known are were creatures?
Roll a nature check for me.
I am not good at that.
In the
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're not like I'll answer it this way. So Zez, you in your travels, you have come across children's stories which reference certain creatures which tend to come out in the full moon, particularly of the were variety. You know that there's several stories of things like were rats, were boars, were wolves, and even were tigers and were bears.
Hey.
But no were elephants.
You roll with that roll. You know that either. This is all still children's stories, but the information you know is that generally it's either passed down hereditarily or through one person attacking another and passing on the curse. But this is, not common knowledge in this part of the world.
I'm just gonna tell the party quietly, but not try not to cause any panic yet.
Okay. All right. Lugo kind of hears you out and just goes, "Ah, fuck. That sounds a bit shit. They don't sound very nice. I mean, like I say, you guys could have passed for a group of adventurers, and we need to keep a low profile until the rest of the company arrive. Because if we get spotted by, I don't know, agents of that, I don't know, whoever the fuck it was who attacked us.
Sundered scale.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Upon saying that, Lugo's just like, "Oh, those fucking cunts."
Aye.
Fucking Aussie. Scaly pricks. Anyway, I haven't seen any Dragonborn or any kobolds around here recently, but I mean, if we get caught out by ourselves out here, then we're good as fucking dead. So we need to blend in as best as we can. I'm pretending to be a fucking hunter, for Christ's sake. But I mean, I don't know if you guys have that luck.
What have you killed so far?
Just this and that, just boars and stuff like that. I've just been pretending like I live up in the mountains and just moved to the area, and I'm just selling furs and stuff. It's pretty all right. They're not asking too many questions, seeing as of how many people are leaving. It's kind of leaving a shortage of supply.
Did you hear how many murderers are there each full moon?
Well, there's I think speaking to a guy the other day, I think he said last full moon there was 4 that were killed. It was a family of 3 in their cottage, a little bit out towards the outskirts of the village, and one guy who was found out in some of the smoke sheds the next day. That's the ones we know of as well. What with all the people leaving, you don't know who's left sometimes and who's been caught victim. Yeah, it's got people understandably spooked and a little bit suspicious of their fellow man.
Is there rumour of a reward for killing this? Because, I mean, just throwing out that we could have been adventurers just looking to kill a monster.
I mean, yeah, you could probably check in with the local sheriff. I forgot what his name is. He's over at the town hall. Is Dreyfus, I think his name is. I think he's the one who's kind of been heading up the search, and I think he's coming to his wit's end, from what I hear. Not really made any progress as such.
I bet it's him.
Alright, lads, shall we go see this Dreyfus lass?
Hey.
Okay, it is the
pretense of being wandering adventurers. We best do some wandering adventure type things. I can be sneaky like.
It is by the time you guys have sort of come in here and chatted with Lugo and eaten and drunk, it's probably getting on for quite late in the evening now. Are you going out now, or are you going to leave it till the morning?
Adventuring waits for no giant elephant man.
I will ignore all hints and go see Dreyfus now.
Fair enough. No, that's no worries with that. Lovely. So
Adventurers don't turn up when you want them to.
They do not. So you guys finish up your drinks. You guys march over to the town hall with a little bit of direction from the barmaid, and there's no lights on, but you you pound on the door for long enough, and eventually a really sort of tired and just haggard looking dwarf opens the door and just goes, "Who the fuck are you?" You can smell like drink and shit on him. Would you want?
So we heard about your monster problem.
Oh,
We're
right,
here
right.
to fix it.
Oh, you come to do what?
The monsters with the full moon. The mother.
Monsters. I mean, it could be monsters. You say you hunt. You can hunt it down.
Oh, aye.
All right. Well. All right. Well. My name's Dreyfus. I'm the sheriff here. We've had a few people try and find it, but that's tended to be sort of posses, village folk, and either they come back empty-handed or they don't come back at all. So no, you're welcome to it if you can find and stop whoever's doing this or whatever's doing this with proof. Then I think it's fair to say there's a fair bounty in it for you.
Excellent.
Right, lads, we got ourselves a bounty.
Yay!
More of a Twix fan.
Do we get more if we bring it back alive?
I
Good
mean,
question.
alive or dead doesn't really matter to me, but if you manage to bring it back alive, it or he or she or whatever the fuck, then yeah, there'll be a nice bonus in it for you.
Mm.
Marvelous.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a fucking horrendous hangover, and I'm gonna go back to sleep. Oh yeah, stop by Bertha's before you go. I'll give her my name, and she'll cut you a deal if you need anything.
Okay.
And with that, he just kind of closes the door on you.
I'm gonna knock back on the door and just go, "Where is Bertha's?"
He eventually comes back. He goes, oh, fuck, you're not from around here. Whatever. Bertha's Boilables. She does it's just like a couple potions, medicine stuff, but some of her stuff's pretty good. Can be helpful. I mean, sounds like you might need it.
Mm. Let's go then.
Cool. Do you say you guys are heading there?
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah.
Why not?
Lovely. You managed to find Bertha's from some directions from Dreyfus. This time, you bang on the door, and then this eventually, after much banging, you hear a clattering and like a smashing of glass from inside. Eventually, the door swings open, and there's a very pissed off, ancient-looking gnome woman staring up at you all. Doesn't seem to
She's
give a
fucking a long
shit
way
that
up.
most of you are like 4 times the height of her. And she goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
Are you open?
No! Does it fucking look like I'm open?
It kind of does now.
Well,
Well,
I
your
ain't fucking
Doors
open!
are open.
Why the fuck would I be open right now? Who the fuck wants to buy potions right now?
The man said that we could come here and buy the stuff.
Man? What fucking man?
Dreyfus? Dreythus?
Ah,
The man who was really annoyed that we knocked on his door. He said.
Everybody's very rude right now.
that fucking. This is about the fucking moon, isn't it?
I didn't realise we were going to have to kill a moon.
More challenging.
People don't listen to me. They just hung up the right herbs. They'd be all right. I mean, I'm not dead, am I? Whatever. You're fucking here. Get in. Quicker you're in, quicker you can fuck off.
Sounds like my kind of person.
He also said there'd be a discount.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, whatever. I mean, she's kind of mellowing a little bit now. She's sort of resigned that you guys are here. She goes, "Oh, whatever. It's if you guys really are here to fix the problem, then fine. Yeah, you can have a friends and families discount. Now, what do you need? You got boils? You got the gout? Or you're looking for something to make you better in bed?" And kind of looks Herb up and down.
Eyes front, lady.
Hey, love. You got anything good for a fight?
Let me see.
Or maybe at fixing the nasty outcomes of said fight.
Okay. Okay, so she rummages around in the back for a while. You hear a lot more cat clattering. You hear a cat hissing as something seems to land on it. But she eventually comes out with a couple with two little red vials, and she says, "Yeah, well, this is a bit quicker and hell of a lot more powerful than my usual stuff. So here it is. This'll fix you up pretty quick." And she has 2 potions of healing. She says, "Now you said stuff for a fight. Now, let me have a look. So I've got this. I've been playing around with. This is a potion. I'm not really that exactly what it does. It's either going to make you really big or really little. That could be helpful.
Hey, Bear, you're feeling brave.
A giant bear.
I'll take that one.
Like I say, a little bit experimental. So, yeah, that'll only be that'll be 30 gold, and the healing potions, that'll be with discount 30 for both of them. So
Right,
60
don't
in
worry,
all
guys.
for all of that.
Bear is a haggler. Bear knows how this works. I will give you
Bear eats the gnome.
3 javelins.
3 javelins.
Bear has no money, by the way, guys. He's a bear.
I'm not sure anybody has any money. We didn't go through money when we made characters.
I thought.
I discarded the starting gold because I was like, I'm a bear.
I always
was
forget
sort of
about
thinking
starting
that
gold.
I wasn't too fussed with us forgetting about gold, seeing as
I've been muted
you
for
guys
so long.
left your
That's awkward.
camp in a hurry. But you did get some gold from
Yes, we did.
the monastery,
Get some
didn't you?
gold from monastery. I'm packing 120 gold so I can foot that bill if need be.
Yeah, didn't you take all of the gold?
I did. I will therefore buy all of the things.
There we go.
So that's 60
This is
gold
like
for the
Doc Grubs all
2,
over again, isn't it?
Healing potions.
It is.
And two and the
Right, lady.
I've got it written down as the potion of little and large.
Oh. Now, is there anything around that we could potentially sort of like?
Steal.
Yeah, basically.
Hang on, I have a question for the lady.
Yeah.
Hey, Bertha, have you got anything potent that may knock out a large animal very quickly?
Hmm.
I'm not particularly fussed about it being in good nick afterwards either.
Let's have a look.
As long as it's still breathing, it'll be good.
Ooh, I've got this. And she like rummages around in a couple drawers, pulls out just like a pot and uncorks.
Sorry, I'm back.
Opens the pot and it's just this thick, viscous, like tar-like stuff, and it smells like fucking death. And she says, "Whew, it's a little bit harsh, but I mean, if you get some to ingest this, I mean, it's either gonna be asleep or dead. So, this comes off one of them swamp frogs. So, I mean, it's pretty powerful stuff."
All of my
Can you
Baron
imagine if
instincts
you
just
put
kicked in.
a swamp frog venom up here.
It's not so much a venom as a mucus. You see, that's the little info that you don't get. But yeah, so yeah, a pot of swamp mucus. That'll be. She says, I'll be 40 gold.
40 gold.
Do you know how many fucking frogs you need to scrape to get this much fucking mucus?
It's frog spit, woman, not fucking gold coins.
Yes, spit that kills you if you touch it.
Do you know how dead you'll be if we don't succeed?
Not as dead as you'll be when you fucking try and leave it.
Is that a threat, little woman?
You damn fucking right it is. Her hand, she's stood behind her worktop at the back, and you see her hand kind of like drifting underneath the countertop.
Oh shit, son.
I'm not sure I like your tone.
I mean, if we can
I
all
don't
this
think I
stuff
like
is
your
free.
face.
Oh.
Herb's considering whether it's worth getting involved with this situation or whether it's worth just keep him there.
All right, 21 intimidation.
Garo's like, now,
yeah.
let's not be hasty.
She's like, she looks you in the eye, whole gaze for a good couple seconds before kind of like huffing and just going, "Right, fine,
I'm sure we can
30 gold, and that'll be as low as it go."
Seems pretty reasonable. I have 10 gold that I can give.
Lovely. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Now, lovely seeing you. Piss off.
See you later. And then I just leave.
Bye, friendly lady.
Have a lovely evening, lass.
Zez, make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Not to club your head on the way out. Although the elephant isn't the tallest, fuck's sake.
He isn't the tallest. No.
Who is
This
this?
is ridiculous.
I am.
The furry man.
Very confidently.
Yeah.
We've already
I am
talked
very
about it.
confident. We had a conversation about it today, Sam.
He's 7
Like,
foot
earlier
6.
this
I'm
evening.
7 foot.
This is what happens when you don't make the guacamole, Sam.
But I weigh more, so I win, I think.
He does weigh
He is
more. That
the,
is confirmed.
Larger lad.
Cool. So
He's got the real gains.
Mhm.
It's all flubber.
Wait, did you say 7'6"?
Yeah.
It's a tall boy. I mean, he's got reach. He's got to have long arms.
You're right. Oh, I
Bugbear.
what race you were for a minute. I was like, why is he so tall?
Because I'm a bugbear.
Just a
Bugbears are
very tall.
But if I know anything about bugbears, you are just like trolls are a certain very popular online MMORPG. You're probably wandering around with your shoulders hunched so low that you're shorter than the rest of us to look at.
I mean, that's your opinion.
Yeah, but he's an actor. He has good posture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course he does. The
I
only
mean,
time
yeah,
he has
you-
bad posture is because he's in the thinker pose all the time.
Yeah. But
Or
you need
because
to-
we're
you need to
walking
open
around
up
a
that
hobbit
chest
city.
to orate properly.
Also,
Zez, you're just taking all this in, and you're just a little bit freaked out by the old lady, but yeah, nothing too bad catches your eye.
Okay.
And yes, you guys make your way out. So what are you guys going to do now? It is getting very late into the night now, and you have been traveling all day. So if you were to try and push through the night, I would say you run the risk of becoming a bit exhausted.
Oh. I think we should do it anyway. Let's live a little.
are we planning on just going out and hunting? Because like Bear can make himself a nest in the woods. He's not bothered.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose, what phase is the moon in?
I'm not great on my lingo, but
I'm the fucking druid.
Is it a waxing crescent?
The thing is, you could have said anything. I'd be like, that sounds like a phase of the moon.
It's,
I know, new and
Jupiter's
full.
Jupiter's in its
Ascendancy.
shop and whatever.
Mhm. Yep.
From the information you got from Lugo, it's generally like the 3 days either side of so the day before, the day of, and the day after the proper full moon that
So
these
to
murders
the
seem to be
day.
happening. And you are 2 days from the full moon. So you will have from tomorrow night, you will have like a 3-night window to try and find out what's going on here.
Okay.
Then
mean-
I would say, as a giant elephant man, there is no harm in resting.
Indeed.
Okay. You guys heading back to the tavern then? And
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I guess we could also ask some of the
That's
maybe
what we wanna do.
braver locals if they know anything about the dead people. And
okay.
Yeah.
Is that just in the tavern there?
I'm guessing that's where we're going to sleep.
Yeah. Lovely. Who's doing that then? Who's going to try and pump the locals for information?
I reckon I can because I'm pretty persuasive.
Yeah,
I
can do
would
that.
like to help with that.
Okay, so Gork, you can make a persuasion check with advantage, which says helping you out.
I'll do it as well.
Boom.
Okay, and then
+8 to persuasion.
Herb, you can just roll a straight roll then. Oh dang! Yeah. So you guys split up. Gork and Zez go to a group of old boys hanging out by the fireplace. Then Herb kind of starts chatting up some of the wenches at the bar. Gork and Zez, the guys managed to give you a bit of information by saying that they've been keeping a close eye on on the murders and what's been happening, and they've got their own theories about what's who it is and why they've done it. Usually, it comes down to some old blood feud that happened like 3 generations ago, and you kind of discount that. But they do mention about how a lot of quite a few of the murders have happened towards the western edge of the village that most people haven't seemed to realize.
Can I ask them what's beyond the western edge of the village? If there's like wooded land.
Yes, it
Also known as
turns
Midlands.
into it goes into the village there, and that tracks up into the mountains. I mean, I haven't been up there in a little while because you know the old
fucking
knees
love
ain't
this
what they
accent.
were. But
Can you talk like that all the time, Ed?
when we have old men to play, yes.
No, just in real life as well, just face to
Yeah.
face.
All the
But yes, it gives me the shits, really. I don't like going in there by myself. There's all that fucking howling. I can't hear
Makes
a
you
fucking
shit yourself.
word. I can't hear myself think.
Howling, you say?
Yeah, loads of it. Been going on for years.
Like dogs.
Yeah, but like, I mean, there's fucking. I've seen some wolves in my time. These fucking wolves must be the size of a fucking cow.
Have you maybe considered this maybe linked with your mothers?
Yeah, I
With
mean,
their
some
mothers.
people have thought that is some sort of wild beast, but I mean, but to be honest, some of the people being killed, it's happened in places that animals can't get to. It's like on the like the second floor of a building.
What if
by
they're really
leap-
big animals?
What
Where
if
the
they're,
door's
like,
still
skin
closed.
changes?
Yeah, wolves definitely cannot climb stairs. Fair play.
No, he meant like the door is still intact, but the window above is like smashed and ripped. Like, I mean, if it is a fucking wolf, I mean, that ain't no fucking wolf I've ever seen.
That's probably why you're still alive.
And then he devolves into to a story about the biggest dog he's ever seen, and that how his father used to train dogs, and it kind of goes a bit downhill from there.
I'd like it known that Bear is completely hypnotized by this story.
Herb, you're chatting with some of the barmaids and some of the experienced drunks at the bar, and
So all of Andy's former D&D characters.
yeah. There's a young rogue man. There's there's like a crazed looking fucking monk guy. And
And
they
Fisheye
kind of,
Larry just perched on the end. Like, I don't know how I got here.
fucking steampunk fisheye Larry. The cogs just sticking out the side of his head.
An overly hairy dwarf cuddling a shotgun in the corner.
Oh god, yeah.
Just holding his ass, just like, oh no, not again.
The TV.
Oh, so fun.
But yeah, you're speaking to some of them, and they've said that they don't seem to. All the murders don't seem to have happened in populated areas. It always seems to be somewhere away from large groups of people, because I mean they're always in the pub and they've never been killed, so they figure they're just going to keep hanging out in the pub and never die.
That
like
is
their
sound
thinking.
logic.
I like that.
I mean, in this case,
That's
it's
pretty much how me, Andy, and Sam like to try and pretend.
Sounds like these guys are living life.
Herb's in
It's
with
at
a
this
group of
point that,
real winners here
Gork leaves
right
the
now.
campaign, never to be seen again.
But yeah, that you basically just learned that basically all the murders, even when it has been groups of people, it's never been more than like 2 or 3, and it's always been like fairly far removed from the village itself. It's usually been stragglers or people out by themselves.
Okay.
Is there any bodies left?
Because Bear's getting hungry.
I mean,
Yeah, so the barmaid puts in that she there are usually bodies. There's usually bits of bodies. There's a lot of blood usually, and like the odd foot and hand. But there's a lot of drag marks usually, so it looks like people have been taken away.
Has anyone ever
The rest of them have been taken away.
followed the drag marks?
Yes, so you find out that, like Sheriff Dreyfus had told you, there have been 1 or 2 posses of villagers, particularly when these murders started, that went out. The first one came back empty-handed after about an entire 2-3 nights out there searching, but apparently the trail just went cold. And then the second one, a group of about 5 guys didn't come back ever again, and so people have been a little bit scared to venture out since then.
We should take the monk with us so that there's 6 guys. Then we'll be
we're
fine.
guaranteed to succeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they fucked up. They only had 5 people.
The fools.
But if we take the monk, we got some bait.
I mean, he's made of metal, so he might not be the best bait.
Yeah, he's not that tasty. Allegedly.
Wait, where is the monk?
Allegedly.
Yeah,
So-
where is the monk?
Oh, he's just been like hanging out with you. He's been
Just following us around, just going,
Stood
these guys are
behind, like-
weird.
Still here, guys.
he's like, yes, I mean, this all sounds perfectly lovely. I don't think any of these fine people will be suitable for the monastery. We tend to recruit a little bit younger, so we can raise our initiates whilst their minds are still young and pliable. And generally, the people
Yes.
left in the village are old.
Sounds a lot
bitter
creepier than I thought it would.
Yeah, that
Bronzeworth.
sounds a lot creepy.
Bronzeworth. Are you a member of a cult?
What? No. No, it's not a cult. We've got a monastery. It's an established religion. There's chapels across the land.
Sounds like a
Still
cult to me.
sounds-
Were you the
Exactly,
only
who
one
is
left
the
because there was a suicide pact and you didn't have the balls for it?
No,
physically
no,
couldn't.
they all just got the plague.
At the
They
same
all
time.
just got the plague.
I mean,
Did they
about
get it
half the country
accidentally?
got the plague.
Say again.
He said about about like half the country got the plague before.
All of your monastery.
Yeah, all of them.
Who
Mm.
exactly do
I'm
you
starting to think maybe Bronzeworth killed them all.
worship? Hey, Bronzeworth, who exactly do you worship?
Our Lady Hessa. And he pulls out like his little religious symbol
Is
from
that
around his
normal?
neck.
I thought
and
it was
it's
going to be
just,
like a leaflet.
Is that a normal
it's
religion?
the pamphlet. No, it's just 2 hands clasped together, gently. And does anyone want to roll religion?
I know a bit
Yes,
about religion.
yes.
I could probably give it
Roll a
a
bit of religion.
No, bad, no. Not having great rolls, guys.
Really looking forward to this fight. Bear's gonna die.
No, I'm getting all my bad rolls out of the way first.
Oh,
I'm the clever
shit.
one here.
It's true.
I'm going to kill you all and gain loads of health.
This is just Zez rolling. Oh no, Bear rolled out in fear. Ooh.
Might as well.
So Zez again, top pick for everyone's pub quiz team. Knows that Hessa is this region's goddess of life, caring and healing. She is the firstborn of Atar and Morovia, and has been caring for all of her godly siblings since she was born, and extends that to mortals as well. And so she is a figure of love and healing and light.
Why?
She's a very she's a very well known god here.
Okay.
Here, and it is not a cult. It is not a
Well,
cult.
It just sounds like
an
a cult.
established religion.
It could still be a cult. They just
I
happen to all follow the same religion.
I mean,
being a
every
well-known
cult is just
cult doesn't make you not a cult.
every religion. Is just a
Scientology,
cult plus
technically
time.
a religion. They're not going to say any more on that
I mean,
because-
yeah,
Because they'll
when
find
we
us.
get down
To what
to
we're
it.
saying.
because Richard records these things.
I mean, this seems like a lot, very deep, like thoughtful.
If the recording just cuts off there, it's
thought matter, like
We're done.
thought-provoking discussions for our D&D campaign about werewolves and metal monks.
I don't
Alright.
see an issue with it.
Alright, lads. Shall we head into them there hills and find us some fucking wolf meat?
Yeah.
So you guys are resting up for the night then, I take it?
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's sensible.
Yep.
Good morning, I've got a meeting appointment with the blacksmith.
All right. Cool. Yeah, so you guys spend the night. You pay for some rooms. I mean, to be honest, with all your drink and rooms for the night between you guys, it's not super expensive. It's probably like 1 gold between you. Yeah, you guys sleep in maybe a little bit. You're up quite late partying with the old guys, who can really fucking drink.
Oh,
Yeah, you meet back down into the common room in the morning.
and hear a cat.
Yeah, they have a cat. Her name's Tilly.
I'm
don't
gonna,
let Bear see the
um,
cat.
I'm going to eat breakfast. That's what I'm going to do this morning.
I'm going to eat till no.
Yep, the
Good.
barmaid comes over and
More sausage.
More robust sausages.
yeah, you guys have endeared yourselves a little bit to her. She kind of as soon as she sees you coming, she's already got food cooking.
Yeah.
You guys are quite lively in terms of the clientele they usually get, so I think she's
Oh,
quite
really?
glad of having
can
the
imagine
distraction.
I can just imagine a night in the bar with Zez is just him just being like, "Oh no, sorry, I broke that chair. Nope, sorry, I've broken that chair too."
In the end, there's just us sitting on the floor.
Yeah, but yeah, she gets you like bacon, eggs, a couple more of those like very sturdy sausages, and yeah, it's greasy, hot, and filling.
Excellent.
That's how we describe Sam.
Hey,
What? I literally
What?
came back in the room to hear Dom say that's how I described
The hot
And nobody tell him.
it.
you know how this works. We never tell him anything.
That is also true.
Alright. Have we eaten breakfast?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I go find a blacksmith?
Yes, you may.
I have heard
Uh,
one died.
Yes. So you managed to find the local blacksmiths, the local smithy, with a little bit of direction from the barmaid. You come across a nice pointed building. You pop your head in, and there is a man wailing away on the anvil. Roll a insight check. Tilly, off the fucking
Jesus.
fucking hell.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Can he have advantage just?
Garrow's rolled in this
Yes,
session alone
have
3
advantage.
natural ones.
Yeah, no, it's just it's a blacksmith. He comes in, he goes like, hello, can I help you?
Alright, lad.
Hello.
I heard
I
you.
don't know if you've heard of there's been some.
Yeah, it got
Him a
yeah,
job.
it got all Bryn the other day. So I guess I'm in charge now.
I'm sure a mighty fine job you're doing too. So, lad, we're here to fix the problem. And what we need is a really big net.
A net.
You went to a
Um,
blacksmith?
Is that like a hoe? Because I can do hoes pretty good. Or a shovel? I can make you a shovel.
Oh,
I was an apprentice. I'm still a bit new to all this.
But he's got hose down.
But he's got moxie, and that's what's important.
That's what we like about him.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know what we'd expect from
So
a
what
farmer.
kind of net are you wanting?
I'm thinking like the kind of net you might throw over
A werewolf.
a cart with like cargo on it or something, like a big.
Oh,
heavy-
like an actual like hemp or rope net.
I wasn't expecting to make me run out of metal.
No, I was just wondering.
A lot of
Come
us are
to a
wondering why you
blacksmith.
went to the blacksmith for it.
Yeah, the blacksmith was an odd choice for a net, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm into it. Carry on, please.
I mean, where else would you? I mean, I do want some weights for the net as well, but where else are you going to find? What was in a town this big? Like, I don't know where else you'd go.
Is there
Taylor,
Are
maybe?
there docks and or a river bit where there's fishing still?
there is.
Let's go there.
Oh, I did not know this.
Sorry, that was my fault.
That's not. He didn't
Sorry,
ask the
I-
question.
I love that he just walked to a blacksmith and just goes, "Do you think maybe you want to go to the docks?"
I would like to persuade him. Well, realistically,
To forget this conversation.
I would like to intimidate him into giving us some bits of scrap metal to use as weights on our net.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, give it a go. I was trying to make horseshoes, and they're fucking hard, mate. To get them all round.
What do you
and
think
stuff.
horses look like?
I'm imagining he hands over just like this. It's like kind of vaguely horseshoe shaped, but about 3 inches around.
Yeah,
It's just like 4 inches thick.
Perfect W or something like that.
yeah, it's just like different ones of varying sizes. So a horse would be like on platforms. and
Nothing
stuff.
like less than like 3 kilos.
Yeah,
Massive lumps of metal.
yeah. He's able to give you a couple old like crappy horse shoes
About half a
with
dozen.
big air quotes.
All right, we'll take his mishap and weights
Yeah.
to the docks, lads. We're gonna need a bigger net.
I feel like he's been saving that one for a while. That joke.
I have got some rope, I think.
Uh,
Probably. I do. I have some hempen rope, so I can not make a whole net with it. It's not enough. Carry on.
I have silk
Oh, fucking show.
and hempen rope.
oh,
Fucking
very swish.
I'm a fucking baller.
I was really hoping to scroll down into my inventory and just be like, "I have a net," but I don't.
Oh,
Uh,
actually, let's have a look, see if I do. I do not. That's fine. Because that would be funny, wouldn't it?
It'd almost be funnier now to like let Sam get a net and then be like,
Oh,
"I already
God, yeah.
had one."
It's probably
didn't
not.
ask.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't ask.
All right, let's go to the docks and find a big net.
Yeah. So you managed to make it to the docks. There's a bunch of guys who've been like coming in from about to set out for fishing in the morning, and yeah, you managed. And yeah, they do have a couple spare, like a spare net that they could. They're willing to sell you. They say that'll be 5 silver.
Excellent. I
Can I
donate.
just give them 1 gold because it's easier maths?
Sure. I mean, yeah, no,
They're not going to.
they look a bit like suspiciously at you. They bite it and they're like, "Oh fuck."
They can have the whole gold if they attach the weight to the net for us with decent naval knots. Nautical knots.
They oblige with gusto, and never have you seen seamen move so quickly.
Again, I spent the night with Dom's mum recently. I don't know whose mum the joke made earlier.
I think it was mine, so you carry on.
I think it was, yeah.
You might as well be consistent.
As these guys attach all the various bits of ill-shapen iron to all the edges of the weight of the net. So it's looking like some giant fucking charm fucking dream catcher thing. But yeah, so you now have a weighted net.
Large weighted net.
Yep.
Excellent.
Huzzah.
I always wanted one of them.
Feel like as I have reach, I feel
For
like I'd be a good person to take that, as I can.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, crack on, Mush.
Right. Large weighted net. Cool.
Your job is to throw the net.
What's the weight on it, by the way, Ed?
I'll probably say with the weight of it's a big old net, and then the weight of the
weights.
The weights. Fuck it. 30.
30 pounds. Cool, that's fine. I'm a fucking tough boy being a bugbear.
You're a big boy. Lovely. So yeah, no, you got your net. You've got your yeah, no, you're all ready and raring.
Right, let's get going, boys.
To the west.
To the hills.
Indeed.
Run to the hills, children.
Right, I guess we're going to the hills. I feel like we're not going to see anything because it doesn't really happen during the day, does it?
Well, we can track and
we can murder
check
innocent
and keep
wolves. It's fine.
sniffing.
Dan, we can murder innocent wolves. It's not a problem.
It's true.
Maybe we could
Alright,
just
but I might know some of them, so
just kill a bunch of them, sew them all together, and take time and time, just go, found your monster, and leave.
now you're thinking.
But are you thinking with portals?
Lovely. So yeah, you guys are heading out into the forest. Yeah, it's a nice daytime. So yeah, what are you trying to accomplish here? What are you trying to do? You're trying to
We're looking. Well, I assume we're looking for a wolf den.
search
You're
for tracks and
Yep.
so on. Okay. So who's
I guess.
leading
First,
this?
you're a sniffer.
Aye, let me. I will go in bear form, and I will take the lead, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Try and track down any sign of it. Yeah, is that
Ooh.
all?
Do you have a lead? Let's follow. Let's hold on to his lead.
Well, I have a collar, so presumably you. Can
If we
just
tie the
twist
net
it
to
right
that and we all just sit on the net,
Oh yeah,
you
you
just
follow.
pull us.
My collar of intellect to allow me to speak. Yes.
Yeah. So roll me some survival.
Indeed. I think
Oh,
I've got
nice.
20.
Oh wait, shit! Am I rolling survival?
Are you a bear?
Oh no! Actually, I don't want to roll swallow. I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, no,
What?
Good.
that's fine. Yeah. So, Bear, you managed to get the scent of something you think is distinctly wolfy. As you have followed the leads that you got the night before and made your way into the woods off the western edge of the village.
Into the woods.
Into the woods. As you do, you just, I assume you're just following the scent and the trail
Yeah.
right through.
I'll be a sniffer dog bear.
It is very faint right now. It seems like either wolves or something similar has passed this way several times a while ago, or something relative, not recently, but not ages ago either.
Right,
Maybe at
okay.
least a couple days or a week or so ago. It is very faint, but it gives you a general direction to go up in towards the mountains.
Interesting.
And yes, you guys spend basically most of the day trekking up through there, following Bear as he guides you through. Who is anyone sort of keeping lookout as you go?
I will.
Yeah. Okay. Gork, roll me some perception.
Perception, you say?
Natural one, you say?
Sure. There have been a lot of fucking ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
You notice as you get further up into the mountains, initially you could hear like the rustling of animals and stuff like that, and whilst you still can hear birds and insects and things like that, you have noticed as you get into more like the afternoon that there hasn't been as much like animal noises. You haven't heard like deer running through the brush or rabbits or anything like that recently.
Is that something I'd recognise from like the old stories about where creatures that
you would know
natural
that
animals are a bit like shady and don't like being around them?
Yeah, so you know that they tend to be loners in the children's stories. It's usually some kind of like cautionary tale of not trusting strangers. But it's usually some kind of, in most of the stories, it's some kind of like hermit who lives in the
Monastery?
mountain, is secretly a wolf and will hunt animals at night and sometimes venture into the village and steal children and such like. So yeah, you do know like werewolves do still hunt traditional prey like deer and things like that, especially.
Yeah, I like to think that Zez would be not phased by these stories of like things that go bump in the night because he grew up with elephants, and they are loud.
Large bumps in the night and or day are very commonplace for Zez.
That is Zez.
He is what goes bump in the night.
And in the day.
Yeah.
Bump, bumpity bump.
Lovely. You guys, you're still sort of following the general direction that you picked up, and as the day's gone, you've been getting a couple more like whiffs and scents that have continued to reinforce you going the way you're going. It is starting to get dark now.
Okay.
And the light is failing. What?
Shall we build a fire?
I like
Drunk
fire.
boy, get drunk.
You don't like fire.
No, I like fire.
I don't
Yeah.
think we'd want to set a fire.
We're
'Cause we
literally
kind
here
of-
to kill-
Yeah, we kind of want it to come to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's light a fire, and then it will be like, ooh, food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
what I
it
was
might
thinking.
mask the scent of food. To be like,
Not if we start.
the forest is
cooking
on
food.
fire again. Oh yeah, no, cooking food. Yeah, maybe that's a good shout.
Yeah.
What's the intelligence of that elephant?
10.
Less than me.
Mostly the bear. What's the intelligence of the elephant? Mostly the bear.
I do find that amazing. Like, probably the most intelligent out of you.
I think I am the most
Yeah,
intelligent.
you are.
I think you
Yeah.
probably are.
No, you are by a country mile, but Zez and Gara are already intelligent 10. I don't know what Gork and Herbert are, but I'm willing to bet it's not 19.
That is true.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? You setting up camp and building a fire and so on?
Yeah. why not?
Yeah, we want to. I suppose, yeah. Keep an eye out, obviously, but
I mean,
If we're
it's going to
building
make
a
our
camp
jobs
too
way easier if they
big.
come to us. Then we just got to kill them and go
yeah,
home again.
exactly.
Okay. What do you guys? Do? Are you guys setting like a watch, like a guard, as you guys are sleeping in the night?
Yeah, I'll watch out. I've got dark vision, so that will help.
Okay. So if you probably to get a full rest, you kind of want 3 shifts. So who's taking the first, middle, and end shift?
I
I'll
shall
take the
do the
middle.
middle shift.
Oh,
Okay.
Mostly because
okay.
I think that's going to be most dark.
All right.
That
Gork,
makes
can you
sense.
roll me a perception check?
We'll do that. Boop. Oh yeah.
Oh, dang.
yeah.
Good.
Smashed it.
So you
Hang on, he
you
took
are
the middle shift.
I will take the first shift and roll first on that one, Jack.
Do that.
Okay. Well, can I keep that as my role?
so that was for the
Please.
middle shift. Sorry, was it Gork?
Yeah.
All right. So Bear's taking the first one, and who was going to take the last?
I will take the final one.
Okay.
I also have dark vision, so this is good.
Okay. Lovely.
Oh yeah, as do I.
That's atrocious.
So we're gonna get murdered in the last one. Then.
Yes. So Bear, you dutifully sit watch whilst the other guys sort of bed down for the night.
Fingers crossed they attack in the middle of the night.
You thankfully don't pick up anything too bad. You manage to rely on your sense of smell to warn you of anything, and your shift passes without incident.
Hooray!
You wake up Gork for
I have the
his.
highest perception of the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Didn't help you on the roll though, did it?
Fuck's sake.
Gork, you take up your watch, and about an hour or so in, you notice a rustling, and you could swear a flash of movement out in the bushes.
Jimmy rustling.
Ooh. Can I see what it is?
No, you only caught like a flash of movement and
Okay.
like a faint rustling, but you were pretty certain you saw something, especially with the absence of sort of animal life up in this area.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Investigate.
I'll try to think of a various way to wake people up. Essentially.
Thunderwave.
Bugle.
Thunderwave is the best way to wake
I-
people up.
He's not wrong.
I do have Thunderwave. I could do it. I also have Shatter, which would also.
That would wake people the fuck up.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to call out loudly using my stagecraft of being a good actor to
Project.
call out to everybody and project. Yeah, exactly. Project my voice. You okay with that?
Yeah. What do you just shout? Hark! A villain!
No, I'm just gonna shout something like, "Who goes there?" really loudly to make it like obvious that I can see somebody.
All right, yeah, fair enough. Everyone pops awake and is primed and ready to rumble.
Careful.
What are you guys doing? Are you just sitting and waiting, or
Yeah, why not?
okay?
Says he's going to do like just a lap of the camp, just round the outside to see if.
Come out, wherever you are, you grizzly mutt.
I would say over the next like hour or so, you manage to you see Gork. You're still very like very on edge from what you saw before, and you do see over the next like hour another few flashes of movement in the off to the in the shadows, but they don't seem to approach over the night, and eventually dawn breaks and it's the daytime.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So yeah, nothing
yeah.
further.
Just gonna tell people that I saw something in the night, but it ran away.
Oh.
I would imagine you guys do still get your long rest because initially there are things, but then you kind of go back to sleep.
Okay.
It's all fine. Lovely. Are you what are you guys doing? Are you pressing on? Are you
Pressing
I'm
on.
hoping Bear can now track whatever was there.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
I? Yeah, track it
Bear?
up.
Roll me some perception.
With advantage because I'm sniffing.
Definitely with advantage. Yes, so you get strong wolfy vibes, wolfy scents. But something is a little bit discordant. It's not quite just wolfy. You do get sort of not like a wolf
speak
and a
wolf,
man,
so
but
I'm
like
familiar with like wolf scent. So
yeah, like a blending of the two. There's elements of both in the bouquet of scents that you get.
Just a whisper of man within there.
Yeah, you're able to follow those around the camp and see that yes, it was something wolfman that has been that was circling the camp last night.
Ooh.
Oh shit, son.
Alrighty.
Can I follow it out?
Yes. Can you roll me some survival with advantage? I'll say because you got a very good scent on it. Yes. Lovely. You follow it for a while. Again, sort of leading deeper into the mountains for basically the whole day until I'll just sort of skip forward until nighttime again darkens. But as evening is coming on, you do notice that that scent getting stronger and stronger.
Oh shit.
We're getting to it.
Okay. And then as night is properly falling, you come across the silhouette of a building in the distance. Now, this is where I'm not going to bother. Can you guys drop your can anyone see anything first off?
No.
Can you drop your tokens to the top right, about where I'm indicating?
Right.
There you go.
I can just see my token now.
Where are we dropping them? Top right?
Yeah, top right.
Your token probably doesn't have sight, Dom.
Yeah.
Let me fix
Thank
that.
you.
Taking that to can see, yes. Who has dark vision?
I do.
Bam.
I
so
want
you
it.
guys should. I think I did this the other day. So you guys should be able to see.
Yes.
In your little cone. But the rest of you guys probably can't
I
because it's the
have
middle
got
of the
line
night. Oh yes, you do. That is very true.
Wait, am I the only one who can't see in the dark?
Yes.
Well, I can't see either.
It's,
I should
and
be able
it's
to.
fuck it. Is it 60 feet? Wasn't it for?
Yeah, so
for
it's meant to be 30. It's 30 feet of bright light and 30 feet of dim light.
Yeah.
Basically, to make 60 feet in total.
And 2 feet at the bottom of both your legs for a 4 feet in
You're not
total
wrong.
situation. Wait, what?
Can you see now? Herb.
Oh, no.
No.
Fuck's sake.
God, this cold is not fun, guys. I would highly recommend not having a cold.
That is
literally
emitting
just got
light?
over.
No, I don't think that does it.
Oh, you gave it to me, you son of a bitch.
No, Richard gave it to us.
Trash.
Haha.
Is that revenge for Sam not proposing to him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Presumably, yeah.
Probably.
Just made me sick.
Maybe
to my soul.
try putting your token down again, Andy.
Should I try the same?
Well,
Ooh,
you can't see in the dark.
No,
No.
yeah, I can.
Oh, you
I
can.
only see,
Yeah.
Oh,
I did
fuck.
say I could, yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
I can only see to.
Just ping it, Andy.
Oh yeah. I only see to there.
That's fine. That should be about right. It is very dark.
There used to be a ruler.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Still there.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
Ah, I can see now. There we go.
I thought it was 60 feet you could see.
Alrighty.
Should have picked a character who can see in the fucking dark.
It's
I mean,
great, not gonna lie. You can take
do
an
you
empty
have
case,
anything
you'll
that
be
can
alright.
create light?
No.
I can create light, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out Yorick and hold him up and cast the light cantrip.
Okay.
I was about to ask what
Um,
the fuck is Yorick, but I remembered you're an actor, so yeah, I know exactly what that is.
20
And
foot
it's gonna
radius
be-
of. Yeah.
It's going to be a nice kind of like, just kind of blue-white light, you know.
Okay. And are you carrying that or?
I will.
Place the crown upon my head.
Yeah, I will. Can I tie it to like my own thing? Like,
Yeah, I
put
would
it
say you could
in
tie
my
it to
clothes
like
on
your
myself?
belt or something like that.
Yeah. Sweet. So you should be able to change my character to being in a to
light
giving off
emitter.
light
Tick
as
a
well.
box. It emits light.
Yeah.
You might have to refresh the token again.
What, we drop another one down?
Yep.
Yeah, should we do that?
Yep.
Does that work?
Can you see
Oh.
Nazaz?
I can, yes.
He does.
Yay,
I
there we
can
go.
now only see the 20 feet of brightness around me.
Sorry, yeah, no, I adjusted your dark vision because I forgot it was like 30 feet of normal, then 30 feet of dim.
Oh, I can literally see like to here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's about
Is
right.
that right? Cool. I can't
Cool.
see any dim, is what I mean.
Fuck it.
But as long as that's fine.
I'm just
Yeah, it's all good.
Cool. Let's go.
Don't go too far.
Charges off into the darkness. No one can see. I guess this means that I'm going to be in the middle of the group, not at the front of the group, because...
So this here is a little cliff face going up that you guys are at the bottom of.
okay.
How high is said cliff face?
It's about 20 feet.
I would like to climb straight up it.
Okie doke.
You can do that on your
Roll
own.
me some athletic.
Oh yeah, I can do this now.
Would you like to
Yeah.
use the bear as a starting point?
Batics.
Yeah. Yeah, you go up. Yeah.
So what
Garo fucking like
7-foot tall kobold
jumps like vaults off of Bear's head and manages just to like neatly clear it.
Herb, get up.
Herb scrambles up gamely and makes it to the top.
Gork is too proud for that. We'll carry on walking with Zez.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Bear's
do
gonna follow
what
you guys.
Gork does.
We have rope.
That's fine.
It's being used as a lead for me.
Oh yeah, let me just before we do anything, who has the net?
I have the net.
Gork has the net. Cool.
I'm staying with Gork.
Can I pause just a second? I'm just gonna grab some tissues because my nose is blocked up.
All right,
Gabby.
pause a second.
It will take like 2 seconds.
All right, I'm gonna go pee. On that note.
Well, now we got like 10-15 minutes.
I thought that was Sam just
gonna
opening a
put-
flask, just like I'm gonna just do it here.
I'm gonna go and put some eye drops in, then I'll be back in a second as well.
I'm gonna just sit here and not be sick.
Boy, I am not good at putting in eye drops.
Is your face just wet now?
Yes.
No, he just snorted them.
It
weirdly
honestly
enough.
just always looks like I've just been crying.
What I'm hearing here is that Dom quite often just cries and just blames himself.
I do,
Why do you need eye
exclusively
drops?
from the left eye.
Why do you need eye drops?
Oh, I think I might have, as in I went to the doctor and they think I might have, shit, what's it called? Fuck, I've been saying it all day and I forgot.
Conjunctivitis.
Thank you. That, yes.
Do you wear
so-
contacts?
I do usually, so not right now.
Don't wear them.
Oh
I had,
god, no.
What did I have? I had a sty.
Oh Christ, yeah, no
Which is like a
thanks.
spot on the inside of your eyelid.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. Oof.
I've had a sty before. They are.
And I had to
unbelievable.
like not wear contacts for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That peck dance though.
That's what we're fighting, boys.
Oh shit.
Too swole, can't win.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
I was also going to put it out there that despite not being Andy, I am also very tired. So I was going to say maybe we could find the thing and then maybe fight it next time.
Okay, well, it's up to you guys.
We'll see. We'll see. That's when we find it.
Right, are we all back then?
Yeah.
Yes, we are all
Let's
back.
continue advancing. Ba, ba, ba.
Ba, ba, ba.
Oh look, there was a path up.
Huh.
Oh, here they are.
Our patience has paid off. It has once again proven a noble virtue, and you guys have walked the wrong.
Well, there's the thing here.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like,
what
like
the?
an open tomb.
What is this?
That is a
Could you
that's,
come
like a
closer,
little
please? Thank
mausoleum.
you.
And that is a broken coffin.
What is
It
it?
looks like it's been smashed from the outside.
Is there a name?
Wolfie.
Yes, but it has been worn away with time. and unable
Okay.
to
Is there
really make
anything
it
in
out.
there?
Is there anything valuable inside?
Already asked that question. Is there anything
Roll.
in there valuable or non-valuable?
Who's checking it out?
What?
Okay, Garrow. roll investigation with advantage.
May
and
I help
because Gork
by-
is helping? Yeah.
Yeah, giving the sword a little bit closer.
No, you go through and there's some old bones, some like little trinkets and cheap like jewelry and stuff like that, but nothing that
We're going to
catches your eye.
fight a dog thing, yes? I would like to bring a bone.
You can you grab a bone.
Grab a nice leg bone.
You grab a nice big femur.
Oh man, I'm concerned about Yorick now. If we're going to. Oh no, Yorick, no.
Here you go. Alrighty.
Eagle-eyed Garrow over here spotted a door.
Giant wolf.
That's again up a cliff. Pretend you don't see that.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't.
won't climb up that cliff then.
Gork. Gork.
Sorry.
The goddamn blind elephant.
I keep forgetting that.
I just keep like walking to the edge of the circle. I'm like, everyone's just left the circle. I don't want to.
Oh,
I would like to sneak. I would like to sneak, please.
Too late.
Oh
Why?
no!
I said I'd like to sneak.
That's a
That
shame.
was as you guys came up into it.
Am I
can't
technically
see
in this fight because I'm not in a circle where I can see anything?
Oh, we got to let him at least before.
I'll say you would have stayed in the circle of light. Yeah, you could move up to where the light.
We go back and find Richard, and he's just attacking.
I'm just fighting a tree.
You're really showing that tree is boss, though, bro. You go, you. I think I have too many beer mats on my desk.
How many beer mats do you have?
One for each of his beers.
8.
One.
And he has 8 beers.
Man, there's some good initiative.
I mean,
Uh,
I couldn't have done better.
that's literally the best for you. Yeah.
I did pretty poorly.
You've chosen poorly.
I rolled a 6.
I can't see Garrows.
Not on the list. You didn't.
Oh, did I not roll?
Yeah, it didn't roll.
I didn't roll a 6.
Yeah,
You
sure.
That's
cheated.
more like it.
There you go.
Oh,
Alright.
you can just click on his thing. You can just drag it back to the top of the list.
No, it is at the top of the list.
No, but thingy's at the bottom of it.
It is. Never mind. Yep. There we go. Cool. So, Zez and Herb, who wants to go first?
I think Herb's closest, so I'd
I can go first.
probably say Herb.
So, can I try and be stealthy about it? Because I can't see anything yet.
Okay, no. Okay, yep. Then yes. You may stealth.
I mean, I can't see anything either.
Do I have advantage?
No. That's okay. Yep, so you managed to, you just sort of start walking a little bit more softly.
I'm not going to stealth, but that's mostly because I've got a giant fucking glowing skull and I feel like it's a bit conspicuous.
Oh, I can see something now.
It would be a bit
Can I
difficult.
signal back to the guys that, I mean, they can see what's on where I can see anyway, can't they?
Nope.
No, we can only see our own stuff.
Oh, right.
The only
Can I
reason you can
signal
see
back to
me,
the
Andy,
guys-
is because I'm the...
Can I signal back to the
light.
guys that there's a wolf here? And I'm going
Did you
to
just have music?
slowly approach. Oh, there's a couple down here. 5.
This is kind of making me glad that this is so far away.
I don't really know. Can I just hide behind this?
Yeah.
Hard back against this.
Yeah, sure.
I'll wait for the other guys to come around.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna remain in stealth, if possible, and be like, if anything comes around the corner and spots me, I want to like have at it.
So you holding an action?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Lovely then, Zez.
I'm gonna, I guess, walk closer. I might have to dash.
So remember, there's a couple of little scum cunts down here.
Yeah.
Pointing out to the party.
I might just stand behind the bear.
Hello.
Yeah. So if anything comes into where I can see it, I'll be ready to just Eldritch blast the cunt.
So you're holding an action as
Yep.
well.
Cool. I am a puss.
No
Just gonna
worries.
tenderly rub the bear.
Garrow.
Oh dear. Okay. I'm going to use a bonus action to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Poorly.
Yeah.
I'd like to hide about here.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot that guy.
Sure. Yeah. Roll it.
I think I can see the edge of a token.
Well, I suppose if you can see me or not dictates whether I get advantage.
Well, I think.
I'll roll it and you can tell me once.
Yeah, roll it and I'll tell you. Yeah, you hit. So yeah, you can roll your sneak attack. Oh, actually, no, you can't. Sorry, because of your stealth roll. Sorry. Passive perception of 14. So yeah, that'll be 8 piercing damage. That boy. You have got his attention.
Just pull the biggest eyelash off.
Sounds like one of those things from Telltale games where it's just like, werewolf will remember that.
You hear like a little meow. Are you doing anything else?
How tall is this pillar?
That goes up to. This is like under. This isn't like an open courtyard. This is like a roofed sort of thing. That goes into the ceiling above you. It's about was about 12 feet up.
May I climb it?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to get both arms, both legs and arms around it, and you kind of like shimmy yourself up so you're on as high up the pillar towards the ceiling as you can go.
Was he not listening when we were told that these things can jump through second-story windows?
I just like climbing things. Fuck you.
You do seem to really like it. Bear.
Right.
Go
So,
on, bear.
Yes. Bear would like to do the incredibly sensible thing of running into the fray, so... yeah, no, sorry, I have 40 feet of movement, so...
Oh, damn.
There. I would like to rage,
Mm-hmm.
so let's roll that D8. I need to make a macro for this. What is 3? Okay, first 3 rages I've had. 1, 2, and 3. I'm just trialing them all out, apparently.
Yep. What does that one do?
Conjure 1d4 intangible spirits that look like flumps. I don't know what that is. In unoccupied
Flumps
spaces.
are slime. They're a nightmare.
Each spirit immediately flies 30 feet in a random direction. At the end of your turn, they all explode, and each
Ooh.
creature within 5 feet or more of them must succeed on a Dex saving throw or take 2d8 force damage. So,
Okay.
Oh, I feel like one of those
3
is coming our way.
random things that will travel 30 feet and then explode.
Uh,
I don't.
You do a D8 for the direction. So a one
Yeah.
would be north, a 2 would be east, a 4 would be south, and a 6 would be.
Should we go for that? Ed? That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, that seems like a good way of doing it.
Okay.
So where would sorry, so 1 would be like north.
1 would be north.
2 would be northeast. 3
So
would be.
it'd be
So
Oh, sorry,
5 would
3.
be.
Wait, that doesn't work. I don't know.
1, 3,
6.
6. Oh, hang on, we're doing this like a clock.
It's a D10.
It should be a D10. Should it be a D10?
If you only do 8 points.
Oh no, it should be a D7.
No, it should be 8. Sorry, I've just counted. So, hang on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
D8, yeah.
If only you had a collar of intelligence in real life.
Dude, I fucking wish. So,
Just-
one of them
just
goes
count,
north,
Just count around.
then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. Fuck's sake. I suppose the good thing is
Where are
there's
they?
no way.
So where are they? 3 of them, sorry.
So 3
Yeah,
of
so
them, where
those
those exit,
passes in direction.
they travel 30 feet as far as they can. So if they come to a wall, they stop.
Yeah.
And then they explode. It's 2d8 force damage.
What's the radius?
5 yards of them.
Okay, so
Wait, 5 yards.
5 feet.
5 feet, sorry.
Uh,
You can say
so-
a feet is 3 yards. A yard is 3 feet. That's going to get really confusing.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one goes off at actually close to the pillar where Garrow is. But funnily enough, because he climbed up the pillar
Fuck's sake, Gareth.
for some fucking reason, he's avoided the blast. And Garrow, make a Dex saving throw.
I'm good at those.
Yep, yeah, you managed to hold on to the pillar. The one over here goes off, and it 2d8. Do you want to roll that or whatever? Sorry. So that'd be 7 damage to this boy over here.
Right, so as complicated as that was, that's all it does, and that will end my turn.
Okay, cool. And that guy sort of, there's a little dull boom over this way, but that's all you hear. Cool.
What the fuck just happened?
Your bear just exploded.
So from Zez's point of view, the bear ran in and then there were 3 small explosions.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, because you can't see any of this.
No, it's probably thrilling viewing.
Alrighty, so this boy, he's going to run over here, and I imagine that's going to trigger Herb. So do you want to roll an attack whilst he's running
Do I get-
past you?
Do I get sneak attack?
Do you get that on reactions? Or it's a held action.
It's once per turn.
It's once per turn. I would say yes.
So
Sure.
this reaction is.
Because it is a held action, yeah, as well.
So sneak attack is 3d6, isn't it?
Yeah.
So roll an attack first. Uh-huh. That hits. That's 5 plus 8, 13. Lovely. So he takes a good hit, and he is going to run over here and try and attack Bear.
I'm starting to flag now, though.
Okay. It does a 17 hit.
Yes.
So he bites you, and you must make a con save.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if our druid bear turned into a werewolf?
Which you pass. You are absolutely fine. And he also going to swipe at you with his claws. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
8 slashing damage. This turn.
I'd like to know
How much was the first bit of slashing damage?
Sorry?
Was there were 2 bits of slashing damage, weren't there?
There
What was the
was
first one?
the bite was a pierce. Was 6 piercing damage.
Oh, 6. Okay.
The claws
that's
were
fine.
8 slashing damage. Sorry. This boy is going to
Fuck.
come
Oh
here,
shit.
and he is
Wasn't
going
half again.
to attack Herb. He is also going to try and claw him. I imagine a 22 hits.
Christ.
Herb, that would be 9 slashing damage.
Oh, wait a minute. Some resistance.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, I have advantage.
Andy,
What?
you have that.
There you go.
I have. I was going to get there. I was only 3. That's at the bottom of my list. I hadn't read that.
So,
Running
that's,
through his entire list of features, like which one works?
so instead of 9, it'll be 4 points of slashing damage.
Yes, it will.
He is also going to try and bite you.
Wait, he's already used his reaction.
Is it a reaction to use a held action?
Uh,
I suppose it is a reaction in some ways.
mm,
I'm not sure.
you're cool. You're the DM. You call it.
I would say for this battle, we'll go as held actions don't count as a reaction, but I will check that later.
Fair play.
That's
Just
a good
because I
way to
imagine
go.
for the rest of this turn, this will probably be going. And a 9, I imagine that miss.
9 does miss.
He whiffs with his bite. You also see emerge from around the corner here another one, and he doesn't notice Garrow up on the pillar, but he does see the large bear man, and he is going to try and take a chunk out of him. He's going to try and claw him. 19 hits, 8 slashing damage. He's also going to try and bite. Does a 16 hit?
This is me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Con save, please. That's 4 piercing damage.
Is that pre-halved?
Oh,
Okay, you fail that. That's fine.
you're a werewolf now.
Oh god.
You're now
That's
a bear
fine.
that once a month turns into a wolf.
Some kind of horrifying half bear, half wolf creature.
What happens if you're a wolf? If you're a werewolf and you try and shapeful?
I believe the answer is fuckery occurs, but you never know.
Lots of teeth and claws.
Look, either way, I'm very angry.
Absolutely fine. Cool. So that'll be their turn. Gork.
I wonder if Dan's muted.
Might be.
Do you know what? You wondered correctly.
Oh, man.
Anyway, I'm going to move forwards so I can see what the fuck's going on. And then I went, oh, now I see what the fuck's going on. And I'm going to cast Bane.
Okay.
You have to talk with a weird accent and a mask for the rest
Dan,
of
is your
the
mic mute on its own or something?
No, I mute it because I'm quite sniffly at the moment.
Oh yeah, you just repeatedly seem to manage to mute yourself.
Yeah, well, it's just because I don't want you guys hearing me go like sniffing every 30 seconds.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's very
Um,
considerate of you.
Yeah. Very nice.
But could you move your light back so I can't see these wolves?
No, you can deal with that. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to cast Bane at level 2.
Okay.
I think. Let me just double check. Actually, let me just check if there's any difference for 1 and 2. I need to read what the difference at high levels. Oh, no, it's additional creatures, so there's no point doing it. I'll do it at level 1
Mm-hmm.
and select all 3 of them.
Okay.
So
Charisma saving throws.
yes, charisma saving throws.
Okay. So it's all the 3 guys you can see there.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the DC on that?
It's a DC 13.
Okay. So the first one, the one on the top, fails. The second one
That's a nice.
passes.
Good
The
score, isn't it?
third one fails. So this guy is cursed, and he is cursed. With Bane, sorry. Lovely. And so was it the saving throw?
For the moment, yeah. That's oh no. What I was also going to do is give Bardic inspiration as a bonus action to old Garrow.
Okay. Yara has inspiration. Zez, I also
just-
would imagine.
It's
Sorry?
just so before we move on, it's a D8.
Nice. Zez, I imagine you were holding your action of Eldritch Blast until you saw someone, weren't you?
Yeah, I was going to ask if this counts.
Yeah, no, this counts. Yeah. Who are you shooting at?
I guess this boy, because
That
he's
boy?
the one I can see him fully.
Okay, yeah, sure. Roll it.
So he's just getting it all.
The first one hits.
2.
The second one misses. So that's 4 points of force damage.
I really wish those damage rolls had been the other way around.
Don't we all?
Yeah, nice. Lovely. It's Big Boy's turn. So he will howl at this challenge, especially from the big furry creature in front of him. And he is going to drive forward and attack Bear as well.
Oh no!
Because unfortunately, he's the only one he can see.
Turns out wolves don't like bears.
Turns out if you run in and explode, you make yourself something of a target.
A little bit. So he is going to make 2 attacks. He's going to... Does a 10 hit?
No!
Oof!
Suck it!
So he misses with his bite, and he's going to roll... does a 15 hit?
Yes.
So he managed to slash you with his claws for 8 slashing damage.
Radical.
Lovely, and that will be his turn. Herb.
Well, I'll attack the guy that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm. You won't get sneak attack before you ask.
There's a. Oh no, I'm not gonna fit. I think you probably could get sneak attack if you attack.
Oh yeah, you could. So for your sneak attack, you need to attack someone who's within 5 feet of one of your allies, or you have advantage on them.
Hang on. I'm thinking. No, I can't. I'm too tired to think properly.
If you disengage from the guy you're next to, you could move behind the guy next to Bear and attack him and get sneak attack.
Yeah, I know, but this guy's.
So use your bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Disengage.
Sounds so pained.
Oh no.
Attack this guy.
Okay. Yep. Roll it. Lovely. That's a hit. Roll some sneak attack. 20. Ooh, damn.
Yowza.
17. So that's 17 points of damage on him.
If
Ooh,
I
he
move
didn't-
away, will he get an attack opportunity?
You've already used your bonus action to disengage, so yes.
Okay, I'll stay there.
So that'd be... He is looking a little bit rough now. This guy.
I might have to jump off.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
can't imagine this going many rounds, if that makes you. Because if you want to, we could get to the end of the combat, and we can
Alright,
get
let's-
to the end of the combat and leave it there if you want.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's push on. Let's do some stuff.
Yeah. All right, Zez.
I'm gonna run a little bit closer because I'm still a coward, and I'm gonna use my weird warlock powers to grasp of the kraken.
Oh shit! What is this?
shit.
It can somewhere that I can see within 60 feet. A horde of grasping tendrils appear at that point, and creatures of my choice within 10 feet have to make a saving throw or be grappled.
Okay. So where you doing that?
Well, I was thinking about right here.
Yeah. So that would get all these three guys basically.
Yeah.
So that's a strength save.
Yeah, against my spell DC, I think.
Okay, so the guy at the top, and they're also got Bane on them, one of the guys, so that's a strength. So what's your DC, sorry?
14.
The first guy fails, so he is grappled. This guy, he really fails. He is also grappled.
Kraken's cool.
Damn
Kraken's
right.
pretty cool.
And the big boy, he fails. They are all grappled by your swirling tentacles.
That went way better than I expected to. So I'm going to take one step closer, and then that's my turn.
Okay, lovely. Garrow.
All right, in delight at that moment of glory, I'm going to hop down off my pillar and fucking grin at this grappled and cursed werewolf and be like, "Yeah, fucked, mate." And then have at him with advantage and sneak attack damage.
Oh, this guy. Okay. So they hit. I'm just trying to grappled. Trying to remind myself what that ends up.
I think
The condition ends as a grappler. Also ends to remove the fake creature from the other affairs. Okay, so it's just their speed, but they're able to act normally. That's fine. So yeah, the first one hits and sneak attack damage, and the second one also hits. That's is it
22.
22 points of damage. Nice. That is fine. That is a fine hit.
A fine hit.
Fine.
A palpable hit.
No, let's move over here.
Okie doke.
And now my turn.
Lovely. Bear.
Ah, right. Well, there's all these lovely trapped people in front of me. Now, my logic dictates that the big one is probably the big problem.
He seems a lot bigger and nastier than the others.
Now, I know, they haven't just had the net on them or anything like that, but do they seem... Not the net, sorry, the grasp thingy. Does he seem to be trapped by it? And
Yes, no, they are
what
all
I'm trying to
grappled
get
by
at
those.
is if I start hitting him, am I going to get him out of it?
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
is held firm.
I'm
He
going to
cannot
go
move.
for it, and I'm going to reckless attack. So why not?
Yeah, go for it.
We do want him alive.
I probably won't kill him.
Or one of them alive, at least.
Dang.
If I kill him, that's really awkward now. But you know.
So that's 8, 15, 23.
Yeah.
This might not even be the big bad for all we know.
Kill this and then an even bigger wolf emerges.
Yeah, man.
Hello, fellas.
All right, and I will use my
The real
bonus
big bad
action
is bear.
to heal myself. Ignore the rage damage.
Please ignore the rage. Yep. Awesome.
Cool. And that will end my turn.
Awesome. Is Wolfie's turn. So they cannot move, but they can hit what they can see,
Which is me.
which is you. So this boy is going to attack Bear. And he's going to try and take a bite at you. 22 hits, 7 piercing damage.
D4.
Oh, he does. Okay.
I'm sure Dylan's AC is 18, it won't matter, but just.
Yeah.
My AC is very low.
Oh, it's cold.
I think your room's like a fucking fridge.
My window is open.
So yes, that would be a 20 to hit then.
Yeah.
7 piercing damage and make a con save.
Has anyone failed a con save yet?
Yeah, I got a
Bear
nat
did
1.
earlier, and he's failed that one.
We don't know what it is that it means.
It's going well.
He's also going to get a claw attack. Does an 11 hit?
Yes, it does.
That'd be
That is
7
my
slashing
AC.
damage.
Cool. Yep.
All good. This guy is going to turn around and take a swipe at Herb because he was the one who stabbed him up real good.
Fuck off.
So claw does a 21 hit.
Yes.
That'll be 6 slashing damage. He's then going to try and take a bite.
Do I get uncanny dodge on that?
I would say no because you didn't declare it, but you can for this one if you want. The bite, which is a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 8 piercing damage, which you can reduce down to 4.
So total 10.
10. And make a con save for me.
I'm not very good at these.
Yep, you pass. You're fine. You feel you feel like the dirty muck in its mouth, but go into the wound when it bites you. But you manage to shrug off the effects. And this guy is noticing. He's kind of sees the big bear, but he sees the easier prey maybe over here. So he is going to come up here and attack this guy. He's going to attack Gork.
Oh, shit.
Shit. So he's going to try and bite, but then he also has to roll...
D4 to take it off.
1d4, so that's a -3. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
That will be 9 points of piercing damage. And can you please make a con save? Okay, so Gork, you feel
Wolfie.
the bite clamp down, but then you also feel like a strong pulse as your heart rate begins to quicken.
Okay, I'm also going to take this opportunity to roll my con save about remember it to maintain concentration.
Yes, please.
And because I'm an actor, I don't easily get distracted. You know.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, no, you are a seasoned professional. He's also going to try and swipe you with his claws. I mean, even without the Bane, would a 12 even hit?
No.
No, that's fine. He misses. That is fine. That is the werewolf. Gork, it is your turn.
Am I dying as a result of this? Do I know?
No, your heart bracing and you are beginning to sweat, but you have full control of your.
Okay. And he's just
Yeah.
holding on to me right now, isn't he?
You're not poisoned, you're a lichen.
I probably should have asked about that as well.
But yeah, no, you're able to act as normal.
Okay. Let's have a little look. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to do something super fun and cast Thunder Wave.
I was gonna do that.
Jake,
go
you're
for
about
it.
to get thrown into the dark.
And
Oh,
what
wait,
was it?
fuck.
A con save.
Yeah.
So the Wolfie, he fails, even without the Bane. So he takes 10 damage and gets moved back here.
What is it? Just a con save?
Yeah.
Nailed
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Is it 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Alright. Doing anything else?
Oh, wait, I
Um,
take damage, don't I?
Yes. 10 thunder damage.
Stupid Thunderwave.
I think that's going to be my go.
Cool. Big boy.
Just
He
gonna run
can't
next to
move, but he
Gork.
can sure as hell reach Bear. So he
Bear, maybe you should move.
is gonna
Bear doesn't believe in cowardice.
he's gonna miss with his bite, but he's gonna try
Oh.
and claw you, and he's gonna
Just
miss with his
realised.
claws as well. Surprisingly.
Wouldn't Bear have to make the
Fool.
same con save as well? Or the same save?
Sorry.
Wouldn't Bear have had to make the same save?
Were you
I
in
was
range?
getting away with it.
Oh, it was a
Yeah,
15.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I want to be
Yes,
honest.
Bear.
15-foot cube.
Not good at these con saves.
No.
Uh,
I'm
I
a
will-
plus
you
3
take-
to con.
You take
Yeah.
10 thunder damage and you move 10. You get pushed 10 feet.
Away. But would that also, him being as big as he is, damage the
yeah.
boy opposite me?
I don't think it damages so much as sort of buffets him out of the way.
Oh.
But he's
Turning
being,
it up
he's
is
being
sort of
held
being
fast by a tentacle of the
Suspended by
Kraken.
tentacles.
So would I just move to like here?
Yeah.
Oh, that works. Hey, see, Caro, I
And he
listened.
still was able to hit, so it all works out fine in retrospect.
Yeah.
Lovely, Herb.
Right. I'll,
Fuck him up.
Hmm?
Fuck him up.
do I get sneak attack still?
Not in this position because you haven't got an ally in 5 feet of the enemy.
Oh, that's not. Is that not an ally?
That's
No,
a
that's
werewolf.
that's the big wolfie. If you attacked him, you would.
Why not allies with the werewolf?
If you keep getting bitten, you will be.
Can
I
I
wanna
move?
be
Can I move to there without disengaging?
Yeah, no, that'd be fine.
Are we trying to kill this guy or?
I think, yes, now we are. Yes.
What do these symbols mean on the?
Oh, they're all.
They are grappled by big anime tentacles.
All right, so I get advantage over them anyway.
No, they just can't move. They just can't run around. They can still take a hit.
Right. Well, I'll attack this guy.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. Roll it.
Hang on. I'm not actually looking that healthy myself.
That definitely hits. Roll some sneak attack.
You're probably looking like better than Bear.
Bear's fine. Bear has a whole other health pool.
I mean, yeah.
Bear's looking a bit like a wolf now.
Starting to get a bit
So
grey
that's
around the top.
19 points of damage. So that's a good hit.
Can I disengage?
Yeah, as a bonus action.
So I'm going to disengage, and none of them can move, right?
No.
Move to here.
Yeah.
That guy can move technically.
That's true. But
got the symbol.
you know,
Oh, he's got a different
Bane.
symbol.
but
Huh?
that's fine. I doubt he's going to do anything. I've just pissed him off, mate.
Yeah, that's true.
You could say that.
All right.
Come on,
I'll-
quickly.
I'll go for that.
Lovely. Zez.
I'm gonna run down next to Gork. 'Cause that's where I fucking was.
Cast Thunderwave.
Yeah, only on Gork.
Batter this guy with Gork's body.
No, I'm gonna tell Gork to duck, and then I'm gonna blast this guy with some Eldritch blasts.
Okay, yeah, hit. Oh, very nice. 12, 24.
That was impressive.
That was
Very
impressive.
impressive.
There were some good
That was-
rolls.
That was a solid
Seriously good rolls.
double hit.
Yeah, bloody hell, that was nice.
Yeah, he felt that one. Lovely. Doing anything else?
Nope, that's it. I
Garrow.
really need some bonus action stuff to do.
Alright, let's fuck this motherfucker up. Being his sole opponent within 5 feet of him, I will take my fancy footwork advantage.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, it's technically rakish audacity. You dirty, smelly, wolven bastard.
Oh, nice. Roll that double sneak attack damage.
Hang on, what is it again? So I get savage attacks. No, it's an extra weapon dice. So what do they roll it on? The cutlass. So I get an extra, what's the cutlass?
D6.
So I get an extra D6 for the cutlass.
Uh-huh.
And then I get double sneak attack damage.
Okay, well...
Just want to see that big Ray X come up.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello?
That was weird.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Sam.
Can't hear anyone else but you.
I can't hear anyone else but you.
Hello.
Okay. That's a hit and a hit.
Yay, I fixed it.
Smashing. Well done, Bridget.
10 and 15. So that's a 25. That was a very fine hit. He is looking remarkably rough.
Excellent. That's what we want. And
Time for a net, methinks.
I'm very consistent, so I will use a bonus action to heal myself up again. Ignore the rage. Carry on. Thank you. That will end my turn.
Lovely. It's the werewolf's turn. This guy is kind of annoyed by Gork firing him back, and then the large elephant attacking him, blasting him again. So he is gonna try and run back in because he's not very intelligent.
Luckily, I'm behind Gork.
And he is gonna try and. Does a 10 hit?
No.
No, he misses with his bite, but then he goes into slash with his claws. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Fuck, he misses. And that's even without the bane. This guy is gonna. This other guy is gonna try and take a turn to try and break free of the tentacles, and he does the 20. So he is free. That'll be his turn, unfortunately, because that was his action. Gork.
Cool. Well, I'm going to attack
Thunderwave.
with my rapier.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit. That's 5 damage.
Sweet. And I can give another thing of bardic inspiration, but this time I will give it to Bear as a bonus action.
Bear feels inspired.
Is that for all these con saves he's been failing?
He can use it whenever he wants to, however he wishes to.
Can you use it on damage?
No,
No,
So
I think
not
that
how
you have to have the school of. I
School
think
of
it's
Valor, I think.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what Gitz was. I think I remember he was able to do that.
Yeah.
Cool. It's Big Boy's turn. He is feeling very rough, but he is, and so he's getting a little bit desperate. He is going to try and break free of the tentacles also. But he, what was the DC? Was your spell DC?
14.
No, he does not. Those fucking hentai tentacles hold him fast.
Oh, you don't want to know what those tentacles are right now.
And yeah, that's his turn. He used his action doing that. Herb. These wolves are starting to get a little bit. The fight that seems to start to be turning.
If I go here, can I attack this guy
Yes.
with sneak attack?
Yeah, because Bear's next to him.
I do that. Please kill him.
Yes. Herb. How are you doing this? How you kill him?
I might. I have no idea. Just I'm too fucking tired. I don't know. I'll just in a.
You stab him through the
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah,
you
the tentacles
stab
present him to you.
You skewer his heart, and he immediately goes limp.
I just have him.
Lovely. Zez.
I'm going to suggest to Gork that we try and net this one, and then look at this one and Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
That, do you know what? I totally forgot about the whole net thing. Not gonna lie, but I like that idea.
So that's some Eldritch Blasts at this guy.
Both hit. Oh, he is barely hanging in there. He is ragged.
Okay.
And I'm just going to step up next to Gork in case he needs some help.
Some moral support.
Yeah, like good netting.
Garrow.
Alright. I will stab that fucker for a start.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You
I like
have
it.
killed that fucker.
Double killed.
Like,
Then,
like really
Stab
killed.
him up real good.
and then I'd like to ask. And this is in part because I need to go very soon. To ask my fine Gorkish friend to hand me a piece of the net and throw it over this motherfucker.
Okay. Well, I can't do that right now. But,
I would say.
You got a reaction, Dan?
I would say, yeah, I would allow you to use your
Sweet.
reaction, and Garrow to do it.
And also, can I use my attack to do something very specific?
I would say yeah. So Garrow would be. What would your attack be doing?
So what I want to do essentially is I want to with one hand I want to assist with the rope, the net throwing.
Yeah.
Once that's over him, I want to use my attack action, as it were, or my other attack action, because I use one to try and drip some of my frog mucus in his chops.
Mm.
If that doesn't work, I'll just hit him over the head with a hammer.
I would say yeah. Unfortunately, I would say it's you would either or.
All right, let's just fucking throw the net over him, because if he's trapped and everyone else is free, then we can short.
Okay. Roll an attack. Your weapon's a dex, so that'll count.
It's a 25.
25. Lovely. So he is going to make a. He's going to make a dex save to try and avoid it. Let me just see.
Big net.
Big net. And he fails. Yes, he is ensnared.
I would then like to invite Bear to come and beat him over the head until he's unconscious.
That's fair enough. I'll say, for the purposes of brevity, you managed to do that.
Glorious.
Congratulations.
We captured ourselves
bested.
werewolf, boys.
You have bested our werewolves. And we will deal with the aftermath of that.
Looks like we got
next
ourselves a wave one, boys.
Cool.
I just need to remind myself to collect werewolf venom. I'm going to make an army of these fuckers.
God. Alright,
Oh, Jesus.
I will catch you all later.
See you later, mate.
I will
Goodbye.
also catch you later.
Bye.
Tired.
All right.
Right.
Good night, all.
Good night.